Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Carrie, and if you've been here before, welcome on back. If you've been here before, you know that I did healthy habits videos in the self-care space for a long time on my channel, and I still love those types of videos. Lately, I've been really focusing on these weekly vlog catch-ups that it seems like you guys have been really loving. It's essentially just me bringing you guys along my day here, and I really love that type of content too. Today's video is going to be a bit of a hybrid. I thought that would be fun to kind of combine the two. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me on my day, what I'm up to, and I'm also going to share with you healthy habits that I like to implement in my life along the way. We're going to be talking about how to be productive, but also peaceful, because I feel like the girl boss era of just like being productive and motivated and being booked and busy, it's not it anymore. I feel like, have come into a new era of wanting to be productive and do the things in our lives that we want to do, but in a peaceful way that's grounding and that feels as balanced as possible. So we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. I'm gonna make my morning matcha first. I also wanna say this very cozy sweater that I'm wearing right now, it's so cute, so comfortable. It is from Lily Silk, and thank you to Lily Silk for sponsoring today's video. I will get into them a little bit later, but for now, let's go make a matcha. Now that I have my delicious matcha made, I'm gonna set it aside and I'm gonna sip on it while I do a little bit of journaling. Just so you guys know, I don't do all of these habits that I'm showing you in this video perfectly every single day. Some days I might do 3 of them, some days I might do 5, some days I might only do 1 of them. Today is a Sunday for me, and I normally don't vlog on a Sunday. It's normally kind of my day off, but I'm getting some of this done, so it's more of a productive Sunday for me. So I'm kind of being more mindful of my day, taking it slow, but also being productive. So I'm able to do a lot more of these habits today, which is gonna set me up to have a really good, productive, but peaceful day. And journaling has been something that I have been really enjoying lately and trying to get back into. I used to do it quite a bit, and then I just stopped for a while, and now I'm flowing back into it. I used to overthink journaling, which I think a lot of people do. I used to think it needed to be good, like it needed to be a good body of writing, but it doesn't. It just needs to be messy, complicated thoughts down on paper. Again, it's just about releasing. One of the most important habits for me that rings true for me time and time again, I'll forget and then I'm reminded again, and I just have come to a point where I have accepted the fact that this is 100% true for me to feel more productive, more motivated, and more confident, is to get up in the morning and get ready for the day. To do a quick makeup look, do my hair, brush it, or even just throw it up into a bun, a clip, or whatever. But doing a little bit for myself in the morning to feel good externally really does make a difference for me internally. It makes me feel ready for whatever comes up in the day. And that is where Lily Silk comes in. I have some beautiful pieces from them that I'm excited to share with you guys. Starting off with, let's just take a moment for this pull over cashmere knit sweater. This is like butter. I want to live in this. It is so incredibly comfortable. You can wear this on its own, or you can layer it underneath a jacket. This is kind of one of those pieces that you don't even need to think about it when you're leaving the house. You just automatically are going to look put together in this because it just looks so comfy, but it's also so cute. I will definitely be wearing this just lounging around the house, getting work done from home, going and running errands, and definitely when I travel as well, because it's so comfortable that if I'm on a long flight, this is gonna be my go-to. I also got their silk knitted tee, which is great for spring and autumn. What I love about this is it can be layered, or you can wear it on its own. I really love how it just gives you such a beautiful shape when you wear it. It's 100% silk. It's really breathable and light, which makes it really great for layering. This is their SOS shirt. It is stunning and it is going to be a staple in my wardrobe moving forward. I love a button up because you can wear it in so many different ways. And this one in particular would look really nice with the turtleneck I showed you guys earlier underneath for a more formal look if you were looking for that. This can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. It's inspired by more of like a men's fitted button up, which is really nice because it's oversized and I love oversized pieces. This one I would literally be wearing right now if I didn't take it off to show it to you guys. This is the silk bra. It has no uncomfortable back buckle or weird wires in it. It has these fixed wide straps with great elasticity, so your straps aren't going to fall off of your shoulder, but it's so light and comfortable so you can move in any which way when you're wearing this bra. Lastly, I got these Lily Soft travel pillowcases. I use them on our bed all of the time, not just when we're traveling, so I got two. But I can also bring this with us when we are traveling because there's this awesome little compartment to store the pillowcase in, so you can fold it up, keep it in this little compartment and take it with you when you're traveling, because once you start using a silk pillowcase like this one, you won't want to go back because, you know, we spend so much time on our skincare in the evening, and when you spend time on your skincare and then you put your face down on a silk buttery pillowcase, it's a win-win situation because it's just gonna keep that skincare taking good care of your skin so that when you wake up in the morning, you don't have like sleep marks everywhere, because this is a natural fiber. So it's gonna be really kind to your skin and it's not gonna give you all of those marks. And a lot of the time, pillowcases are made out of unknown materials. So knowing that you're using something that is just beautiful silk is a win-win in my book. I will link everything that I have mentioned in this video down below in the description box for you all. You can get 12% off of all things Lily Silk if you use my code Carrie. I am in the kitchen. It's about lunchtime now. It's time for me to put some more food in my body. I had a big omelet this morning with sweet potato that Alex made for me that was delicious. I have been loving these. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. They're called nashi, and they are a pear and apple combo hybrid situation. Our friends that we saw 2 days ago have a tree and they gave us a bunch, and it is just so juicy. Look at this. It tastes like a pear, but definitely has some apple energy in there too. Very good. I'm craving my regular cucumber salad that I do, which is just like sliced cucumbers with some sesame oil, some soy sauce, some chili flakes, some sesame seed. But I want a little bit more substance than just cucumbers, so I'm probably gonna do a very similar dressing, but I'm going to do more veg. So I'm doing spinach as my base, some baby spinach, and then I'm going to peel some carrot, chop some jalapeno, slice some cucumber, do a little sliced bell pepper as well, and I'll probably chop some of these cherry tomatoes in halves. Okay, so I've made my salad. We've got spinach, we've got bell pepper, we've got carrots, we've got cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna show you guys my simple dressing. It's definitely like an Asian-inspired dressing. We're gonna do a little bit of rice vinegar. This is what I do for my cucumber salad. And I actually shown my cucumber salad recipe on TikTok. So if you wanna check that out, you can. I'm doing a little bit of sesame oil, and then I'm gonna put some chili flakes on here. So good. Sesame seeds too, which I need to go grab. And then lastly, a little bit of sesame seeds on top. I ran out of apple cider vinegar recently and I just love it. It's so good for your gut. So I recently picked up this organic raw apple cider vinegar. I normally just put some in the cap and then just use that much inside, like whatever it is that I'm eating. But apple cider vinegar has so many benefits for your gut and your health. And it's so good. It's got that little vinegar taste to it. You know what I might add too? I just keep adding things. A little bit of lemon pepper. Just like that. Lemon pepper is actually hard to find in New Zealand, but I found it at More Wilson recently. I think it was More Wilson. And I got really excited because I haven't seen it since my Trader Joe's days, where I used to go to Trader Joe's nonstop. I miss Trader Joe's. That's one thing I miss about living in the States. Trader Joe's. In the garden, and I'm just going to harvest a couple of things that we'll probably use for dinner tonight. You can hear the chickens. They always come around the garden when I'm in here. So I'm going to, yeah, just grab a couple of things that I'm probably going to use for dinner or anything that's ready to harvest. This pumpkin has just grown out of the compost. There's more too. Look at this one over here. There's like several pumpkins growing throughout here. And it's just grown from the compost. So on the other side of this fence we have a compost, and the pumpkin vine has just grown through the fence. And it's just all the way out here. The process of growing your own vegetables is so good for the soul, and being outside and doing the work that gardening involves. It's just a great way to unplug. It's definitely one of my favorite self-care activities. We've just finished up with dinner, which was delicious and very lovely to sit outside on this nice day. I've just filled up my water, and I wanted to show you guys something that is a habit of mine that I do pretty much daily. I add these trace mineral drops to my water because water is removed of all of the wonderful natural minerals that it should have, like tap water and stuff like that. So I usually do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so anywhere from 7 to 10. I think it says that you should do 10 drops. So I usually do that, and I add it to my water every day. It's a ritual for me. I feel like a lot of times, all of these things, when it comes to healthy habits, it's about habit stacking. It's about starting a new habit and then stacking another one on top. And once you get into the groove of something that you really like, that makes you feel good, then you can try out a new thing. So like my trace mineral drops in my water. Now it's something that I just do every day. The journaling thing. Not something that I do every day, but trying to do more. So then I just try to stack that habit on top of one that I've already created. and then you just keep stacking, and then it all becomes your norm and just part of your routine. Coolest thing to show you guys. So I got a package today, and I opened it up, and it's from Camila, who lives in Wellington. First of all, she sent it in this gorgeous packaging that I want to reuse. Little lemons, and there's little bees pollinating the lemon flowers. So cute. Look what was inside. This gorgeous sketch of the homestead. I can't get over this. I'm framing this immediately. You can see Wilson grazing here, our little caravan here, this native tree here. Just, oh my gosh. It is from the view, if you're standing at like the pond area or to the side of the pond, up the pasture. If you understood our land, you'd understand, but it's got the little deck and the French doors, and thank you so much, Camila. This is something very special that we will absolutely treasure for a lifetime. It is a snapshot of a moment in time, and it is so, so special. I am going to go take a shower, get all clean, and put my cozies on. We're gonna watch a movie on the projector. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Some of you guys have, and I've seen some comments about it on my channel just asking why not. But we don't have a TV, and we haven't had a TV since we moved from LA. Obviously, when we first moved to New Zealand, we didn't have a home base, so we were kind of just nomadic, traveling around, so there was no purpose for us to get a TV. We sold ours when we left LA, and it was kind of like this feels good to sell the TV. And then when we bought this house back September of last year, we realized, was it September of last year or the year before? September of the year before. Whoa, time is flying. But September of 2021, we bought this house, and we haven't had a TV since then. We decided not to get a TV for all this time being. Our living room just feels like a space that people come in and have conversations, and all of the chairs are facing each other. And we feel like when there's a TV in the room, everybody feels called to look at the TV. And I'm not saying that we're never going to get a television. I'm actually kind of feeling like it'd be nice to get a TV pretty soon. So that might happen. But it's been a really nice break. And putting the projector up takes a bit of time. We bought a tripod for it because it can't be mounted to the ceiling because of the light that we have in that room. So when the projector comes out, it's like a whole thing. And it's not passive watching. It's like we're intentional about it, and we're gonna watch a movie tonight. We never have the TV playing when we're eating dinner together. That's something that we've never done. We've always had dinner together at the table without technology. And that's something that we practice every single day. And we've done that since we've been together. We always sit down at the dining room table, sit across from each other, just like you guys saw us doing tonight. And of course, I filmed it, so I put my phone up on the door so that I could film us doing it. But we don't watch TV when we eat. We don't scroll our phones. It's kind of like the time where we come together in the evening. And I'd say that that's one of my favorite couple habits that we have together, because it really does make a difference, because you can kind of like connect at the end of the day and be really present with each other, because so much is happening throughout the day. And if something happened, you can talk about it, or you can just talk about plans for the next day or plans for travel or whatever it might be. It's just a really intentional, beautiful time. So I don't know if that's something that you guys do that's normal in your life. Obviously, families look all sorts of different ways. So some people might have kids, so it looks differently with that. And my intention whenever we have kids is to have that dinner together at the table all together as well. And I think that because we already do that as a couple in our life now, I feel like we can implement that throughout our life as our family grows. That being said about the television, I do think within the next 6 months or so, we'll get a TV, but I really want the frame TV so that it doesn't look like a TV in that room. So we'll see, but right now I really love not having a TV, to be honest, but there are moments where I'm like, oh, just like sitting back, relaxing, turning on the TV tonight after dinner and just unplugging sounds lovely. So that has been coming up for me a little bit more recently, so I think that it might be close to time, but it's been an awesome break. Okay, so those are just my evening thoughts for you all. I'm going to go shower, do my skincare, watch a movie on the projector, and call it a night.